Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this series, we're going to learn about Android app development. Before that, I want to make sure that you have a knowledge about the object-oriented programming before or just a basic programming skill because it's required to learn Android app development. And then after that, make sure that you have installed the Android Studio. To install it, you can visit the link on the description or just visit the developer.android.com/studio. You can download and pick uh, the Android Studio version based on your operating system. Okay, after you download it, just install it first and then come back to my tutorial. Okay, if you are successfully install your Android Studio, just open your Android Studio. We will create a new project. To create new project, just click this button. Okay, and pick empty activity template because it will create a new empty activity for us, and then click next. This is the application name. You can rename it as you want, and then this is the package name. If you are not planning to publish your app, just leave it as default. In my case, this is my name, or you can change it to your company name, but you can change the package name of your app later if you want, and then pick the save location of your project. And then for the language, pick Kotlin because in this tutorial we are focused using Kotlin to in our Android app development. And then in the minimum API level, pick API 19. It will target approximately 95.3% of devices. And then make sure it's checked. Use Android X artifacts. Okay, and if it's all finished, just click finish. Okay, if the project installation is successful, it will show something like this in this build tab, build successful, and then it will directly open main activity. Basically, an activity is a single focused thing that the user can do. Every app must have at least one activity as its entry point. So just think of this entry point activity as the main function in other programs. So it will be um, the first thing that app will be opened. An activity typically has a layout associated with it that defines how user interface elements appear on screen. So this is the layout of this main activity. Android Studio provides several activity templates to help you get started. So in the first installation wizard, we can pick some activity template, but we choose empty activity and it will generate something like this, the main activity. Next, we will explore this project pane. So as you can see, we can toggle it on or off. To view the standard Android project hierarchy, we can pick Android, but if you want to see the real structure, you can just pick this view, this project view. Okay, maybe we can start exploring this folder structure. Okay, first go to this app folder, and there are some folder called manifest, Java, and REST, and also this one, the Java generated. So just expand to the Java folder first, and your package name, and then your main activity. This Java folder contains all the main Kotlin code for Android app. Um, your app class file are contained in three subfolders. So your package names. So in this case, my application. Okay, as we know that main activity is our first entry point of our app, because we pick Kotlin as our preferred language, so the extension our of main activity will be in Kotlin.kt, and it will show the Kotlin icon. You can see this K icon. Okay, and the difference is between these two Java folder is this Java with generated text in here. This folder contains file that Android Studio generates when it builds the app. So don't edit everything inside this folder, because um, the change will be overridden when you rebuild your app. Okay, next, the rest folder. The rest folder holds all the resources needed by your app. This is actually a static content used in your app, including image, image, text string, layouts, style, and values. In values, you can save color, string, style, and also standard dimension for your app. And actually, we can mix Java file and Kotlin file in this other and Android Studio, and it still works. We can mix the Java and Kotlin file, and okay. And next, we can see in the this layout folder, the activity main. This is the UI structure of our main activity. So as I explained before, that activity is usually associated with a UI layout file defined in XML inside this REST layout folder. In this case, um, our main activity has an layout called this activity underscore main dot XML. So next is the manifest. The manifest folder contains files. You can see, you can expand it, that this Android manifest is providing essential information of about our app in the Android system. Okay, you can see here, you can see there are some configuration here, like the common one is the icon to set the icon of our app that will be shown on the Android device, and then this label show our app name that's saved in this values strings. You can see, you can change it to change your app name, and then another configuration, and then you can see this activity tag. um, you can note that our main activity is referenced in this activity tag. And if you want to add more activity, you should register it um, right here, because if you are not register your activity, your activity will not be able to be called. And also this in intent filter element inside the activity, the action and category elements in this intent filter tell Android where to start the app when the user click the launcher icon. Maybe we can learn about this intent filter later in the next episode. Okay, the Android manifest.xml also is the place when you would define any permission, maybe just uh, some GPS permission, internet permission. We can also define it right here. And also when we want to read upon context and access hardware such as the device's camera, we can put it right here. And next is Gradle. Okay, you can expand the menu right here. This file contains the configuration options that are common to all modules that make up your project. Every Android Studio project contains a single top-level Gradle bit file. This file defines the Gradle repositories and dependencies that are common to all modules to the project. Basically, Gradle is just a built automation system that uses a domain-specific language to describe the app's project structure, configuration, and dependencies. When we compile our app, you see information about the build Gradle running right here, right? You also see information about the Android package kits being installed. APK is the package. So when we build our app, the extension will be APK. Maybe uh, you are familiar with that extension. Um, and those extension is a package file format that Android operating system uses to distribute and install mobile apps. So we can look. There are two common used Gradle in here. So the first one is project level, and then this is the project level Gradle, and then this is the module level Gradle that allow us to configure build setting for each module. Maybe we can have more than one module. This build Gradle file is the one you most often edit when changing app level build configuration. For example, you edit this Gradle file when you want to change the SDK level that your app support, or when you want to declare new dependencies in the dependency section. Maybe we can learn more about Gradle in the next section. Okay, next, one thing before we continue, if your computer is too heavy to run the emulator, maybe you can use a real device instead of emulator. You can first you can try to find a way to enable the USB debugging for your real device, and then just plug your device with a USB cable to your computer, and then if it's successful, it will your real device will be shown right here. And uh, okay, and make sure it works. If you have any trouble, you can ask me in the comment section below, but it's different to open the developer option for each device. You can Google it for the specific version of your real device. Okay, we'll continue. We will try to run our app in the virtual device. So if you haven't created a virtual device before, just click this icon, and then create virtual device, and then pick the device you want. You can pick one of these device. Just pick phone first, make sure, and then click next, and then pick the system image. In my case, I picked the key 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 version of Android, and it will install the 29 API level. Okay, and then if you are pick one and then click next, and you can type your custom name for your virtual device, and then you can set some give font configuration here, and then if you are done, just click finish. Okay, after that, we can run our app by clicking this play button. Just pick your preferred emulator first, and then just click play button. Just wait until the Gradle build is complete and your first application installed in this emulator. Okay, if the build is successful, congratulations! This is your first launch of your Android app. So it's the sign that you are ready to learn more about the Android app development. So okay, maybe I just want to keep this video to be short. We will continue to the next video to learn more in Android app development. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notification too, so you will always get the update on my next video. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any trouble or you have any question, just comment in the comment section below. Okay, thank you for watching.